The world of cryptocurrency is full of stories that sound almost mythical. Stories of overnight millionaires, of forgotten wallets rediscovered, of tokens that started as jokes and turned into serious contenders. But among all these tales, there is one name that carries a different kind of nostalgia. A name tied not just to the blockchain but to the very roots of the internet itself, BitTorrent. And now, wrapped inside the mysterious layers of the crypto ecosystem, we find its digital child, better known as BTT. This is not just another prediction piece. This is an exploration of the long-term possibilities of BTT, stretching into the next decade, beyond the hype cycles of the moment, and into the vision of what BitTorrent token could become. Because if you've been around crypto long enough, you know that long-term plays are where the most surprising transformations occur. The legacy of BitTorrent more than just a token. Before diving into chart predictions and theories, let's pause to recognize what BitTorrent represents. BitTorrent, the file-sharing protocol, is legendary. It revolutionized the way people exchange data, creating a decentralized network long before decentralization became the buzzword of the blockchain world. For many millennials, the word torrent brings back memories of downloading music, movies, or software in the late 2000s. That cultural impact is priceless. When the crypto industry married that legacy with blockchain technology, BitTorrent token was born. Backed by Tron's ecosystem under Justin Sun, BTT was positioned as a utility token meant to power faster download, incentivize seeders, and create an economy around file sharing. That promise, at least on paper, gave BTT a real-world use case, something many altcoins struggle to achieve. Fast forward to today, BTT hasn't exactly dominated headlines like Bitcoin or Ethereum. It hasn't been the hottest meme coin of the year either. Instead, it has existed in this quiet. Let's fast forward to the next 5 to 10 years. What does the world of crypto look like? By 2030, most analysts agree we'll see far more regulation, mainstream adoption, and integration of blockchain into everyday life. Tokens with utility and legacy backing will likely have stronger staying power than meme-driven hype coins. That's where BTT's long-term story becomes interesting. Imagine a world where peer-to-peer sharing becomes even more critical, where people demand faster, cheaper, and decentralized ways of moving content. In such a world, BTT is not just a token, it's infrastructure. While today it may feel like a speculative play, tomorrow it could be the engine behind millions of data transfer. And that utility alone gives it a shot at surviving the brutal cycles of crypto winter. Price prediction scenario. Let's break down what the future could realistically look like for BTT. One scenario paints BTT as a slow but steady climber. Think of it like a marathon runner. It may not have the flashy sprints of meme coins, but it could consistently grow as adoption spread. In this case, long-term holders would see returns not in weeks or months, but in years of patience. Another, more optimistic scenario imagines a breakout moment for BTT. Perhaps a new partnership or a technological breakthrough in how data is shared spark global attention. Suddenly, the same way Dogecoin rode a meme wave and Shiba Inu captured headlines, BTT could ride the nostalgia wave, except this time backed by actual utility. That combination could push it into the mainstream spotlight, sending its price upward in ways that today's skeptics might find unbelievable. Of course, there's always the cautious view. If innovation stalls, if competition grows stronger, or if the crypto market itself faces heavy regulation, BTT could struggle to grow significantly. It might remain a low-value token, a kind of sleeping coin that only attracts traders during altcoin seasons. These stories matter because they shape sentiment. And in crypto, sentiment can be just as powerful as fundamental. When thousands of small investors across the globe believe in a token, they create a cushion of demand that prevents it from fading away completely. The psychology of long-term holding. Holding BTT long-term is not for the faint-hearted. It's the kind of coin that tests your patience. Traders often joke that owning BTT feels like waiting for a train at a station where the schedule hasn't been updated since 2019. But here's the twist. Sometimes those trains do arrive, and when they do, they're not trains, they're rocket ships. This psychology is essential for long-term price prediction. The people who benefit the most from coins like BTT are not day traders hunting small percentage gains. They are the dreamers, the ones who buy quietly, forget about it for years, and then wake up one morning to find the market has shifted dramatically in their favor. What could drive future growth? For BTT to achieve long-term success, a few factors need to align. First, stronger integration with Tron's ecosystem. The more BTT is tied into real applications, be it file sharing, decentralized storage, or even streaming services, the more demand it will generate. Second, partnership with companies that value decentralized data distribution. Imagine a world where BTT help power global content delivery network, or becomes a backbone for peer-to-peer video platform. Third, mainstream rediscovery. Nostalgia is powerful, and BTT carries that brand recognition. A single viral moment could bring it back to the center stage of crypto conversation. Long-term price outlook. While no one has a crystal ball, here's a realistic long-term prediction. BTT is unlikely to vanish. Its legacy, community, and association with Tron give it resilience. Over the next decade, it may not become the next Bitcoin, but it could carve out a valuable niche.